What's up, guys? What's up? I am back to do some wrestling talk. I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna try my best to go through like what went on. Did I talk? Yeah, I think I talked about SmackDown, but I'm really gonna talk about Raw last Monday. I'm gonna talk about Dynamite on Wednesday, and I'm gonna throw some other stuff in and random little talk like I always do, like Liv Morgan and all that. Matter of fact, I guess I'm gonna start with that, man. Let's start with Liv Morgan and Dominic. Okay, yeah, I seen the segment where Liv came out and she act like, she tried to get on Dom and Dom acting like he's going, and then Finn Balor ran in and told her to stop, and then she played with his hair and all of this, and then other little things happen, but that's the whole point. So the whole point of the storyline is because Liv says she wants everything from Rhea, and so she's taking Dom too. Now, I don't understand why people say this is good or interesting. Like I said before, it's just a sign to tell you how bad it is. Like, it's bad if you think what Liv is doing with Dominic is really gonna mean something or go somewhere. We gotta understand that both of them, both Dominic and Liv, have not had any serious runs or anything good to really promote them and build them in really years, right? Even Liv right now, yeah, she got the title, but we know for a fact it's not going to be a strong or meaningful full title run. She hasn't had anything like that. Liv was just jobbing out like mid Carter, and so it's just why I get excited when the whole purpose of this is for Rhea Ripley. Like, come on, and it's just sad because Rhea ain't even here. She not even here and still getting the boost, right? Look how Rhea is still staying relevant and still getting boosted up without being there. Mighty strange they don't do this for so many other wrestlers, and she's already gone with a kayfabe injury. The reason why I'm so disappointed about this Dominic, like, don't get me wrong, it is a little crazy to see because again, ain't nothing else going on really. When it was going on, yeah, I was watching to see what happened. But at the end of the day, we know that Rhea is just going to come back and just whoop her ass and just finish it. And then it's going to be all about Rhea. So just like it was. And then it's going to be Rhea back winning everything, being boring. Liv ain't finna have what Rhea done already did and what Rhea is gonna come back and get. That's why I get disappointed. It's like people were so irritated and bothered by Rhea, which is understandable because of the way she's booked. But then here it goes. This is clearly being set up for her. For her. Like, honestly, this would be 10 times better if it had nothing to do with Rhea Ripley, but we know it do. And we know Liv Morgan is not gonna beat Rhea, so let's not even waste our time getting excited about this. Like, maybe it'll be exciting if Liv actually won and beat her, but we know that ain't happening. And Raw overall really wasn't that good, man. It wasn't that good. I mean, Braun Breaker, they're not really doing nothing special with him. I keep telling people they're not. Like, they're not doing anything special. Having him run around attacking people looking like a fool is not boosting him. It's not. They even got him acting like Braun Strowman. And look how Braun Strowman is running around not doing nothing. Fighting JD, not doing nothing. If they really wanted to do something with Braun Breaker, they would at least gave him a title shot by now. Or, I mean, look at Jade. Jade been here. He came the same time she came. You see, at least she got the tag title, something. Braun, nothing. And they ain't even finna do much with Jade or Bianca in the future. Just maybe a little bit more with Jade. Because that's the only real reason. All right, they had a match, right? And yeah, what's up with these people getting these title shots out of nowhere? This is getting ridiculous too. And then make other people have to go through tournaments and work so hard, but then a lot of other wrestlers can just pop in the scene and get a title shot literally for nothing, like Piper Niven. And yeah, like even who they went against, Jade and Bianca. It's like people just getting stuff really for nothing, even though we knew they was gonna win. But I've already explained the whole Jade Bianca title run really is just to boost Jade up in the future. And we already know they're gonna fall out and then they're gonna boost Jade, but Jade ain't gonna go that far though. Nah, not really. Because if so, they wouldn't be doing what they doing with Jade now, which is clout chasing. I seen Jay come back, and I was definitely wondering that. I'm like, where the hell is Jay Uso, man? You take away like the most hyped person on the show. What's wrong with y'all? Jay Uso comes back. And I was happy to see him. It was good to see the intro, but it disappointed me about what Jay said. It's like, I mean, here it go again. It's like you want to do nothing with Jay Uso. Jay basically talks about how he want money in the bank and he wants to win money in the bank. Like, Jay, wasn't you just in the King of the Ring and didn't do nothing? Jay, have you not been winning anything important for I don't know how long? So why book him to make us, try to get him to make us think it's like they're using his hype? It kind of reminds me of LA Knight a little bit. But to me, this is worse because Jay is more over and he's still hella over right now. And then look how they don't really want to put him in nothing important. Like you going in Money in the Bank automatically tells me you ain't finna do nothing. Look what they did to Damian. And if he do win, they'll probably do Jay just like they did Damian. Make him think he important, but he not. And then make him yeah, he got it, but we know he's a transitional champion. He is not a real champion. It's like once WrestleMania came around, Mr. H was like, hey, let's make a whole bunch of transitional champions to make you think something is changing. But in reality, by SummerSlam, it'll all go back the way it was. And to be honest, it still kind of is the same old stuff anyways. Ricochet losing. Who he lost to? Was it Dragunov or Braun Breaker? Like, okay, Braun Breaker's first real match. Okay, but you beat Ricochet. Wow. So that's terrible for both of y'all. Come on, man. CM Punk still not here, even though he ain't really all of that. Drew McIntyre still ain't here, even though he don't never really do nothing. This isn't good. Chad Gable acting a fool with his people as a heel, but never got boosted as a face, and now is a heel shitting on his teammates. But at the end of the day, neither one of them are going to get boosted. So I don't like this either, because Chad Gable is not going to get boosted. And I doubt Chad Gable is going to win at this pay-per-view. And this pay-per-view coming up, it looks like another shitty, boring-ass card. Here it go again, where it comes on super early as hell in the morning. Again. So again, I don't even know if I'm be able to stream it. I hope, but... And I'm only saying I hope because people actually watch when I do that. So... Yeah, man. Raw wrestling in general has just not really been that good. WWE has been hurting, and AEW, man, AEW Collision fucking suck like holy hell. Last Saturday, Collision did suck. It sucked, man. The main event, Will Ospreay didn't really care. The Claudio match, I guess, was all right. That against, what's his name? Johnny, what they call him now? Johnny what? I guess that match was decent, but yeah, Collision sucks. Dynamite was a little better. Dynamite to me wasn't that great either. I mean, it was okay. MJF came back, right? He did what he did, took his shots at Swerve, so that might be Swerve's opponent, right? Swerve had his little match at the end, right? Mercedes saved, who the hell? Not Mercedes. I don't think they even did anything with Mercedes. Willow saved somebody. She saved the dude. I'm trying to remember, but that was just weird. Saved, was it Bryan Danielson or somebody from Chris Stanlander? Like, what is going on here? Then you got that dude she be with, what's his name? Stokely jumping on her back, walking off. It was just ridiculous. I mean, Dynamite was better than Collision, but not much better. Not much better. I'm trying to think. Right, the Acclaim was about to do a rap, got their music cut off. They went backstage and started talking big smack to the Elite and them. Now, that was a little interesting, because I was like, oh, snap, this a new beef. And, I like the Acclaim. I wish they would do more with them like they did in the past. But yeah, man, it really ain't a lot for me to talk about, really, when it comes to the wrestling stuff right now. Like, I don't know. It's like we need more to happen. And then this pay-per-view, like I said, coming up, yeah, maybe we'll have some stuff, but ain't nothing. That the pay-per-view don't really look that good. The WWE really needs a big change. AEW, I feel like they're trying to work on it, but it's like some nights they just don't hit. Like some nights they get a little lucky, but right now it's like the last good thing AEW did was their pay-per-view, because Collision sucked and Dynamite was just slightly better. Raw sucked. as usual. SmackDown been sucking. I wouldn't even give them shows okay ratings because they just not doing really nothing new or special. And the way they book is just outrageous, man. Outrageous. You go on there, now you got Carlito on with the Judgment Day circling around, Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio fighting Dominic. I mean, fighting Damian at the end just for interference. And it's like they moved the same hot mess on SmackDown to Raw. And none of it is going to get any of them nowhere. It's like it's so easy to see the wrestlers who you know are going to get treated well and promoted, and the ones who are just being used just to fill up time, who ain't really gonna go nowhere. And it always seems to be the same type of people, which is sad. Like every single time. I mean, I wish WWE would show they win-loss records for real, so we can really, really see how bad the booking is. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. I should title it that. I don't know, but it's probably, I'm trying to think, is there any, I already talked about the Liv Morgan thing, right? It's like, who cares? Who cares? Liv Morgan ain't been doing nothing. Dominic ain't been doing nothing. Liv Morgan is obviously a transitional champion. You see, she couldn't even win the belt clean. Rhea Ripley is finna destroy her like she's done so many times in the past. And it's finna happen again. And you know it's finna happen again. So why get excited if she's messing around? You know, she's basically playing Homewrecker. Why are we getting excited about a girl playing Homewrecker to a girl who's obviously gonna come back and beat her ass, and who never really showed Dominic much attention in months any damn way? So why do we care? Yeah, is it crazy to see? Yeah. Is it really interesting or something to get excited about? No. No. It's just the show and the program is just so bad. It's like you're just looking for anything. Shit. And like I said, Sami Zayn is gonna be, I mean, they care more about Sami Zayn on Raw than majority damn near the people you see on that roster. Like, for example, Sami Zayn is gonna get pushed way harder than a Chad or Otis, way harder than a fucking Judgment Day, way harder than Ray and Carlito and so many others, which should tell you how bad it is too. Sami Zayn is gonna get pushed harder than a Shinsuke, harder than, again, all of these people. And look how Sami ain't even that great, but we're gonna push him because he's a favorite, and we're gonna try our best to use other people to keep them relevant. Or when we're really bored with them or ain't got nothing to do with them, we make them fake kayfabe injuries to take them away, to try to use other people to build them up so they can come back and then do the same thing, and then you think it's something new. And the pay-per-views are just getting worse and worse. You can't even put 6 matches on there, man. Come on, man. Transitional champions, man. Transitional champions. Let's be honest. Even Cody seems like a transitional champion. And did Cody get the belt? So Cody, I could have sworn they was putting up both those belts on the line. So Cody won, but Cody didn't get the United States title. So them fighting made it even more stupider. Like, I could have sworn that title was on the line. So you telling me Logan Paul just did all that, got a free title shot, did all that, and is going to go right back doing the same old Logan Paul shit, running with the U.S. title? Oh, man. I seen Grayson Waller turn on Austin Theory on SmackDown. I already knew that was going to happen. I already knew this group was, it's like they're playing, it's like we're stupid. Obviously, Theory ain't been booked well in years since Mr. H been here. And obviously, Grayson was getting pushed way harder than Theory. And then you put Grayson to leech off Theory to boost Grayson. And now here go Grayson saying, and it's so crazy how Mr. H gets these people to say the stuff that would really be going on, which is, I feel, to be such a slap in the face to people. Like by Grayson saying, I'm the one that got him big, I'm the one who did all this, when it's like the dude is clearly using you, and the dude is being used to be looked at as if he is bigger than you, when in reality, I like Austin Theory better than a Grayson Waller any day, any day. Austin Theory could definitely be a big star, but they're not gonna use him. They're gonna keep trashing on him because he was events liked, So yeah, get ready for that. Get ready for that feud. Austin Theory versus Grayson Wilder, and we know who's gonna win, Grayson. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Is this some more AEW? It's probably some AEW stuff, man. Let's hope Edge get better. Him jumping off that cage like that. Let's hope Edge heals up because we need him back on AEW. We need him back. Let's hope Mercedes still do some big things and see if they can set her up with some new matches or something. Willow still got some things going on. We'll see with Chris Statlander because that beef is coming up. Man, I feel like yeah, it's not. I mean, there you go, 15 minutes. Normally my stuff would be longer, but nothing too hype. Sorry if I don't sound as hype as I normally do, but hey, I got to talk about it, let y'all know what I think. Today is SmackDown, so we'll see. Boring ass Bloodline. The Bloodline who get booked so weak. AJ Styles who don't do nothing. Just a whole bunch of people that don't do nothing. It's like the same stuff. Cody Rhodes gonna have another boring match. They gonna set him up with. I'm really disappointed in the Bloodline though. How they did the Bloodline is just, man, embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Embarrassing what they did to them. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit that like button, comment. I like reading the comments. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Peace out.